Welcome to What's Happening at the Library in March. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And it is Women's History Month.
It is.
In March.
It is. We're celebrating Women's History Month. We're kind of doing that throughout the year this year.
Yeah,
kind of
more
picking a topic.
themed areas.
Yeah, for each month. So we have a lot of cool programs that kind of fall into the Women's History Month theme that we're doing. So there's a lady, a historian, Kylie McCormick from UW, coming on March 23rd, and she's going to be doing 51 Years of Freedom, which is kind of a story about Wyoming suffrage and that kind of history in our state.
And the program she's going to be doing, she's going to be talking about maybe some new evidence about more details adding to the suffrage movement in Wyoming in particular.
Yes, it's very interesting. And, you know, we always tout ourselves as the first state which allowed women to vote, but we were actually not a state when we allowed the women to vote. We were actually a territory. And so kind of talking a little bit about that precursor and kind of the requirement that we gave to the federal government that says if we become a state, we have to keep our women get to keep the right to vote and things like that. So it'll be very interesting. I'm excited about that.
Wow, History Corner on What's Happening at the Library.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I'm very passionate about history.
That's
but
great.
so was Kylie, and so it'll be very good to have her here. And so come on out for that on March 23rd.
Yeah, and to go along with Women's History Month is Watch and Talk using our Canopy service. And we are watching Daring Women Doctors, Physicians in the 19th Century. And that discussion will be on Tuesday, March 22nd at 6 p.m.
Yeah, so check it out on our Canopy streaming site and then come join the discussion. That'll be fun.
Yeah, another neat programming that I don't think we've done before at the library is a brand development and social media marketing with Katie Jackson.
Yes, so Katie came and talked at our in-service, what was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And that was fabulous. She's a photographer here in town. She does a lot of marketing and development for small businesses, et cetera. And she is gonna come and kind of talk about how to pitch your business in a great way. So
using social media, something that we use all the time anyways, and how to get your business on there, how to promote your business. And so she's going to be here on Monday, March 14th at 6 p.m.
Yep.
So that'll be a great for all the small businesses where maybe your budget isn't very big for marketing.
Yeah,
this
social media marketing is for you then. Yep. Yeah, so that's great. You'll like Katie. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's a huge library supporter.
She is.
You know, we love having her come.
Yep.
Master gardeners are back at it again. They're just incredible.
That program in February had a fantastic turnout, so that was really exciting.
So we're moving from house plants and we're going outside to square foot gardening.
Yes. And this is, so maybe you don't have a lot of space to garden. Maybe you're gardening on a balcony in an apartment or, you know, things like that. This is kind of some tips for getting the most out of your space.
Exactly, and that's March 15th at 6 p.m. And then they're also going to be in at the Wright Branch Library.
Yes, so doing both libraries in March.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
We just love working in conjunction with other...
The Master Gardeners are fabulous.
Yeah. We've been lucky that they like us enough that they keep coming back.
Well, yes, there's that.
Okay, so the Cupcake Wars is something different this year.
It is not the Cupcake Wars.
It's the Cookie Wars.
It's the Cookie Wars.
So it's a first annual cookie war, which it's going to be set up like the Cupcake Wars were. But we're going to do more cookies. Cookies are kind of, becoming more in trend. And there's just so many creative ways you can make cookies look.
There is.
amazing.
I got stuck on cookie making TikTok the other night.
Oh, boy.
It was a dark hole, let me tell you. But it was really good.
So that's Saturday, April 9th.
And then you have to sign up early, just like Cupcake Wars. So you come in, you fill out your form for your table, and then it's kind of just the most like creative recipe, the most creative decorating. So there's a bunch of
booth decorating. I know that kind of took off too.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. Kind of switch it up. Traditional but new.
Yeah, exactly. And Learn to Knit's back.
Yes.
Kind of took a little hiatus, but Will, my husband's back, and he's ready to teach some more knitting.
That's awesome.
So that's Saturday, March 12th from 10 to 12. Just bring a pair of knitting needles, and we got some yarn left.
Yeah, we have a bunch of yarn. So, but if you have yarn you want to bring, that's fine. But if you don't, we have it.
So we got tech classes again, doing Microsoft Excel and CCPLS online resources, which it's quite numerous. So that's Wednesday, March 23rd for the online resources. And Excel Intermediate will be on March 9th.
Yeah, so if you have done the basic, which I think we did in February, then this would be a great step to kind of do a little bit more of the formulas and stuff that Excel has. So that's really cool. Those are great classes, especially if you're just wanting to like bolster a resume or do something to grab some skills. They're pretty intuitive, and the teachers are great. So we're also doing a terracotta pot wind chime craft class.
Say that five times.
Five times. So this is pretty cool. You know the terra pots. Put them upside down, kind of in a wind chime thing. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited about that one. That's on March 19th.
So if the gardening doesn't work out and you have a bunch of terracotta pots left over.
Or if your gardening is working out and you have a bunch of crows that are into it, then you want to get this here, the crows. See, it's all connected.
All right, our book discussion this month is Verify by Joelle Charbonneau, and that's Tuesday, March 15th at 6 p.m. And once again, the library has copies of these books, and you can just kind of come and sign one out, read it, and then join the discussion in person at the library.
Yeah, and I haven't read this book, but our coworker who picked it said it's really, really good.
Oh, good.
So that's awesome. So our movie day in March is on March 13th, and it's the movie Jump Shot about the 1943 NCAA basketball champions. And it's going to be kind of a cool, I like the historic movies that we do instead of doing like, just blockbuster ones. They're kind of interesting. So I encourage you to come out and check that one out on March 13th.
Yeah, we have some fun things happening in the children's department. It's Dr. Seuss's birthday. And so they're having a party to celebrate, yes, on Tuesday, March 2nd at 3:30 and 5:30.
Yes.
There'll be crafts and lots of fun activities surrounding Dr. Seuss. He's a huge impact on libraries, especially our library. He's very popular.
He's very popular. Also, apparently there's treats, so
well, that'll bring them.
Take that one as me. The kids are also having a movie day. It's called Ron's Gone Wrong. Ron's Gone Wrong. What's with the tongue twisters?
What's a Ron?
So that's on March 9th at 2:30.
And it's kind of like a sleepover vibe.
It's
like a pillow, blanket, popcorn. So kids really
that'll be
seem to
fun.
dig that.
That'll be fun. And as always, we have all of the early literacy programs, so toddler time, story time, at all the regular times in March. So
yeah, lots going on this month.
Yeah.
So get a copy of the calendar, or it's all online on our website, ccpls.org, and we'll see you in April.
Bye.